An Orrington man accused of killing his 12-week-old daughter will not have his bail reduced. Sean Samuels was indicted in January for murder and manslaughter after the infant was found unresponsive. In January, the judge set bail at $250,000. Today, the defense argued even $15,000 was unaffordable. They argued there was a lack of evidence proving that Samuels caused the trauma, citing their own consultation with a medical expert. However, prosecutors argued the opposite, pointing to findings from medical examiners that they say show clear signs of child abuse. While the judge denied the bail reduction, she did agree to help both sides acquire the necessary medical evidence, including radiology images, for further analysis.